Peace reflections, peace to the gods. So, do you know how to heal humanity? Did you know that you are humanity in one person? Just like you are the whole ocean in one drop? The most honorable melanated mystic Babaji explains, you have to be the change you want to see, because you are everything. And if you are not being that change, then how the fuck are you going to see it? You have to be able to vibrate to your highest self. The thing is, a lot of people get caught up. They get caught up in saying, pointing the finger and doing this. Yes, we do not like Babylon. Yes, we despise the devil for living backwards, for spreading lies, for disrupting nature. But we also do not point the finger because we know we have fingers pointing back at us, and we know wherever we're pointing, that's us. We engaged in that as well. So the point is, you have to point the finger to yourself at all times. This journey is a self-reflected journey. You have to reflect on yourself. Don't get caught up in the illusion of separation. What I want to say is, a lot of people that are coming into the knowledge, they get held back from having unhealthy attachments. And I want to say this, like, there is such thing as a healthy attachment, but unhealthy attachment is something that is going to hinder you from the kingdom. It's going to hinder you from vibrating to your higher self. It's like this. If you have, so a lot of people be in relationships, and one person comes into their higher self and say, oh, we need to do this, we need to do that. The relationship holds you back. Your kids hold you back. Your family holds you back. Your friends hold you back. Your coworkers, your job, your thoughts, your ideas hold you back. And what I want to say is, when you have the knowledge of being the change that you want to see, you will actually change humanity like that. You cannot change humanity by pointing the finger and saying, well, or trying to get all these people. This is something I had in mind, because I like to get people involved. I'm like, I want to transform these certain people, and I want to bring them with me. But at the end of the day, how I do that, the best way, is to preach and practice, reflect the knowledge, is to keep continuously put out things, is to preserve the knowledge, is to practice and perfect my ability to reproduce the knowledge. And that's how I'm going to be able to wake up as many souls as possible. If I spend my time trying to change this person's mindset, that person's mindset, and one at a time, and be like, okay, I'm gonna work with you until you get it, that's wasting my time. And it's crazy, because a lot of this knowledge, like everything I've been through, every fucking thing I've been through, led me to be where I'm at today. And I don't know exactly what the future holds, but I know that there's no plan B. I know that there's no turning back. I'm a very loyal person, and maybe that's why I chose this program, so I could be loyal to the truth, loyal to what is, no matter what. And I'm getting goosebumps right now. Like, nothing's gonna hinder me from the kingdom. Yes, I have generational curses. Yes, I have curses that I have to overcome. I have things I have to overcome, but there's no option not to do that. Like, I'm here to face myself. So at the end of the day, it's not an easy path, but it's a straight and narrow path to the source. It's a straight and narrow path to what is, to the truth, to exactly what I'm here to do. I love my program. I love what I chose. I love my curses. I love my obstacles. I love everything. And love is understanding. But I generally give a fuck. I generally care. I generally fuck with myself and the things I have to overcome. It's actually beautiful. It's like, come on now. When you got the knowledge, it's just like no other option. This is what you got to do. You got to overcome it. Don't matter how you feel. It don't matter your feelings. Your feelings is coming from a thought. Change your fucking thoughts. You change your life. Change your perspective and change everything. And that's one thing we definitely have to do. If you're in a negative vibe, change your fucking perspective and watch everything around you change. This is what happened when I came into the divine knowledge of self. I was so caught up into the things I was doing. Like, a lot of people go through like really, really bad hardships and get scared and feared. And I have fear. I have fear of losing my higher self. I have fear of not doing the righteous thing. Like, definitely, like, I have fear of not being righteous, of not fulfilling my purpose in life. That's my fear. And fear is false evidence appearing real. Fear is lies, but also it's important that you go into nature and understand there's a healthy fear. Fear is respect. You respect each other. You respect a certain thing. If a gorilla came up to me right now and ran up on me, I would fear not being righteous, not doing the right thing in front of that gorilla. I would not I would not be scared and run away or anything like that. It would just be because everything I've been through led me up to this. I am in nature. Oh, I already learned my lesson for that. Like, a dog ran up on me, I ran, and it bit me. I don't need to run. Since that moment when I was a little kid and that happened to me, each time a pet or something or anything that I'm not able to, because we're really supposed to communicate with pets. We're really supposed to communicate with trees, fucking insects, all of them. We're supposed to be able to communicate with them and sincerely, genuinely, like, on point, know what the hell they're saying. Like, this tree moving right now, I should be able to know what it's trying to tell me. It's all symbolic for something. But at the end of the day, since that happened to me, anytime like something comes to me that I may have a healthy fear of, a natural fear of, I stand my ground and stay into it. Because if you notice, I don't know if anybody been through this, but if you stand your ground with a dog and not run, because the dog has in heightened senses. Animals, insects, they're all living in tune with nature. They're living in facts, so they can feel when you're scared. They can feel when you're like prey. Okay? So once you stand your ground and be like, look him in his eyes and be like, it's not going to try to attack you. Because it could feel you. It could feel your vibe. And this is what we have to get back to. Energy is everything. And nature will show you that. Okay? And there I go again going off topic. But if I spark your mind one time, that's divine. I love myself. Peace to the gods.